'Cause you can, and you don't stop. 'Cause you can, and you don't stop. Oh, when you can, and you don't stop.
Hey, what's up?
What's happening, people?
Guess what?
Episode 5
Of
the show.
I'm John.
I'm Kevin.
Welcome, Kevin.
John.
I think we need to start a little different today.
Okay, sure.
I think first of all, I think we need to get a little serious.
All right. Get serious.
Okay, that was good. A lot of people always compare you to different people. Do you notice that? They always think that you look like this guy or that guy or that guy or this guy. We got a lot of those questions.
That's true. Most of the time, it's John McEnroe.
Mm-hmm. Which, strangely, no one brought up. But I think that you probably, if you resemble any of these people, you resemble him the most.
Absolutely. I seriously have strangers come up to me and say, has anybody ever told you that? And I cut them off and I say, yes, John McEnroe.
Right.
Every once in a blue moon, it's Tommy Lee Jones or
George Michael.
KJ52. George, really?
I'm just playing.
Seriously? So, but Blake Quimby, who you know is a worship leader.
Good worship leader.
Who I don't know. All I know of him is he's a Rockies fan and he hates the Astros, allegedly.
Which really is not cool.
But his wife claims that I look like George Bush, and I've never understood that. Is that because I have gray hair?
I don't know.
Because about 2 years ago, when American Idol was, on the little show, when Taylor Hicks was on, a lady I work with stopped me. She's a little older, and she said, "You look just like Taylor Hicks."
Is that just because you had gray hair? I guess.
I guess so. That makes no sense because I don't resemble him. I'm not a part of the Soul Patrol, and I don't ever want to be. But it's funny because Amy Brenner Martinez says that I look like the Blue Wiggle.
Anthony Wiggle. Anthony, the
Is that
blue
his
guy.
name?
Yeah.
John would know. His sons like the Wiggles.
And I like the Wiggle.
But
no, I don't.
Is it just because I'm wearing blue? And I know I wear a blue shirt all the time. A lot of people have commented on it. Thomas Pinkard has commented on how we wear the same shirts.
That's right.
Jason Sartain has even questioned, like, dude, is this like a weird spiritual thing? Do you not have enough clothes? I just like blue. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's what I say.
I mean, if I look good in yellow, guess what? I'd wear yellow, and I'd be
And he'd be sunshiny joy.
The yellow wiggle. You look like the yellow wiggle, Kevin. So, Wade Collier wrote in, and he asks, right now, John, there's a lot of panic in the air.
There is.
Swine flu. Nobody knows what to think of it. It's kind of this weird airborne thing.
Actually, they said it's not airborne. They said it's droplet-borne.
Droplets. So I'm going to be wearing a poncho starting tomorrow.
Me too.
But he asks, I heard if you come in contact with the swine flu in the pool, you won't catch it. Insight? What do you think, John?
Well, I don't know. I've never seen pigs swim, so it's probably safe to just go to the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I'll swim, people. I'll swim.
Any disease in the pool, the chlorine will probably kill it, won't it?
Plus, I don't know if you ever go to the public pool, they always have safety breaks, so it's totally safe. It's fine. You'll be okay. Yeah. It's good.
Yeah. So,
Brian McCormick, for those of you who know him,
yes,
one of our faves.
Yes.
He has a question.
Very tall individual who will dunk on you at a moment's notice.
Very good speaker,
throw
too.
them bows. So,
he says this.
It's a very long question, so why don't you go with it?
I'm going to try. He says this. Assume the Astros were going to finish 10 games below 500.
I hope not.
They better not. Shut up, Blake. Regardless of player effort or trades, it is a certainty. Now, also assume that by inexplicable means, you learn this following news. For every kitten, are you listening? For every kitten that you punch in the face, the Astros will instantly improve half a game in the National League's Central standings.
Why not?
Fascinating. All right, so if there's a week left in the season, 1 week left, you are 12 games or 24 kitten punches behind the Cubs or...
Maybe the Cardinals.
Or the Cardinals, yeah. But he's saying you're 12 games behind the Cubs for the Central Division, or for the division title, right? Is that what he's saying, Kevin?
Yeah.
And then 8 games or 16 kitten punches behind the Cardinals for the wild card. So are you following this, people? This is really confusing. But how many kittens would you have to punch? Would your answer change if each kitten was being held by a 4-year-old in a crowded preschool?
Well, I think it's obvious how many kittens we'd have to punch, but would we really want to punch those kittens? Is it worth it to punch that many kittens in one fell swoop? And if a 4-year-old was holding those kittens,
I would punch the kittens, Kevin.
Listen, I would have to do it.
We can't lose to the Cubs or the Cards.
October 17th, 2005. That's my answer. I could stop right there, but I'm going to go.
Yeah, let's go.
Myself and John were at a game.
Here we are.
A lot of y'all.
Yes, we were
watched
sitting
us-
in the 400 levels, but it's okay.
It doesn't matter.
It was fine.
We were 1 out away.
Right.
1 out away.
1 out.
From winning the pennant
The pennant, people. The pennant.
to go to the World Series. Now, granted, we went to the World Series that year and got swept by the White Sox, and I hate those
But we're not
guys.
going to talk about that,
But,
are we?
yeah, we're
No,
not
we're
gonna
not.
talk about that.
No, we're not.
So, 1 out away. Lidge pretty much underhands a ball to Pujols, and that ball has still not landed yet.
Serves it up on a silver platter, actually.
That
There goes
didn't
Lidge. Lobs the ball right there.
Did you know they found syringes on the on-deck circle after he hit that? Pujols.
Albert.
He was actually shooting steroids into his
Albert.
neck.
Really?
That's not true.
That's not true.
But October 17th, 2005. I punch as many kittens as I need to. If a 4-year-old is holding them,
Sorry.
hey,
Sorry
that
for your
4-year-old's
kid.
in the way.
Yeah.
I want my pennant. I want my Astros to prevail. And I've never been in a game where it got that loud and then that quiet.
Yeah. That's true.
I saw people crying.
I cried. I cried like Seth at a U2 concert.
Seth Johnson actually cried at a U2. No, I don't know. Yeah,
You
possibly.
big girl.
So that's where we're going with that. I would definitely punch a kitten.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Jeffrey Armstreet.
Yeah.
We're going to finish the show like this. Jeffrey, he is my buddy. He owns Red Tree Studio, or he's part owner. He says this: how did you come up with the name of the show? Kevin?
It's because we're lazy. Now, granted, don't think that
No,
we're
no.
saying
We're not arrogant.
we're
no.
the show.
No, we're not the.
We're not the only show. There are plenty of
Just
shows
the
out
show.
there who blow us out of the water, and we're
Not many.
you know a lot of times we have friends and probably
Maybe one.
fans that watch the show that went to UT and say that they go to TU, the university, and that's great. I'm sure if I went to UT, I would have done the same thing, but we're not saying it like that. There are other organizations who say we're the something or other. So yeah. So what? We're lazy.
We're lazy.
The show. It's not the show. It's just
The show.
hey, the show.
That's right.
So it's kind of full circle. Hey, he's wearing that blue shirt again. He's lazy. Wearing his backwards cap again. Go Astros.
Wearing that black shirt. It's
Yeah.
slimming. It's slimming.
So what? Whatevs. Don't be jelly.
Yeah. Calm down. Stop eating now.
I just totally went OMG, the hills. Language, that's weird.
Little Woodlands kids.
Dawson's Creek. But yeah, it all goes full circle. You know, so I wear blue. Brings out the color of my eyes. Big
Makes him
deal.
debonair. Makes him look hot.
That's weird. It just got really weird. But hey, so you know, maybe we'll see how soon. John's gonna be out of town for a while.
Yeah.
Making hit records. Maybe when he comes back, he'll be legit. Maybe so. So until then.